you doing? David Taub here from NextLevelGuitar.com. What's up? Hope your guitar journeys are going well. Glad to be here, and we've been getting a lot of emails about how do I know what year my Fender Stratocaster is from? How do I go about dating it? So I thought I'd do a little bit of information for you on, first we'll do the Mexican-made Stratocasters and how to properly know what year that your guitar is from, and then we'll do another one on the American-made Stratocasters. The Fender Mexican-made Strats, actually, it's pretty simple. The American Strats, a little bit harder to dial in the date. And if you want to read more information about dating your Fender instrument or amplifier, Fender has a lot of good information on their website. You just go to fender.com and then click on support and then product dating. And then they have different pages for like Mexican-made Strats, Japanese-made Strats, American-made instruments, banjos, amplifiers, you know, and they do a good job with that. So this actually is a Fender Mexican-made Strat. I have a few Fender Mexican Strats, and I have quite a few American-made Strats. They're of my favorite instruments. I mainly play live Fender Strats, Mexican and American-made, and Gibson Les Pauls and Paul Reed Smiths. Those are kind of my trio arsenal of destruction, I like to call them. The trilogy, so to speak. Those are some of my favorite guitars. I like others also, but I just seem to always gravitate toward those three. And the Mexican-made Fender Stratocasters are pretty good instruments. I think they're a very good value for the money and a great beginner guitar. And they stay in tune well. And like I say, I play this instrument out with my band a lot. And I really like them. So as far as dating the instrument, this one is actually a 98. And I'm going to show you a close-up of the headstock. Now, it's a little different than the American-made Stratocasters, which are a lot more difficult to dial in the date because of the inconsistencies in the Fender dating, where they put the dates on the actual guitars or the serial numbers throughout their history. You know, often it's on the butt end of the neck. When you take the neck off, obviously it could be on the headstock, on the front or the back. On American Strats, I found the little tags with the serial numbers or the date in the neck pockets once you take the neck off, or in the pickup cavities or on the underside of the pick guard, and sometimes even scratched into the pick guard. Whereas the Mexican-made Strats, you're mainly going to deal with the serial number that's on the headstock, and it's really easy. It's a 2-letter prefix followed by 5 or 6 numbers. The letters will give you the decade. If it's either going to be an MN or an MZ. MN refers to Mexican 90. So if you see MN and then 5 or 6 numbers, you immediately know, well, I probably have a Mexican-made Strat made sometime in the 90s. Or if you see MZ, Mexican-made Z being 2000. So usually it's a 2000 made in the 2000. So that's how you can narrow it down just by looking at it quickly by the decade. And then to get the approximate year within a year or two, the third after the MN or MZ, you'll have a series of 5 or 6 numbers. And I'll show you a close-up of a headstock of this guitar, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The third number will give you the approximate year. So this one, particular one, is MN8314976, MN8. The 8 means that it was made in, because it's M, Mexican, N90s, 8, 98, 99. So that's how I know this guitar is a late 90s model Mexican Strat. If it was an MN, and then let's say a 1, that would be an early model, be like a 91 or 92. If it was an MN6, it would be a 1996 or 1997 model. So you could really quickly target the year. I haven't seen many where they have, you know, the date or the serial number on the pick guard or underneath the pick guard or in the pickup cavities. Maybe they did. I haven't seen that. Mainly with the Mexican Strats on the headstock. And the same thing for if it's a 2000 or above, it'll be MZ, and then the first digit will give you the approximate year. MZ0 will be a 2000 to 2001. MZ5 will be 2005 to 2006. And that's pretty much it, and that's how you know the year of your Mexican-made Stratocaster. Here's another Mexican-made Fender Stratocaster, and on the headstock, this one's MN4, and then another 5 numbers. So this is MN, Mexican, 90s, and the 4 means 94, 95. So this one's made around 1994, 95, Fender Mexican-made Stratocaster. Check them out. They're really good instruments. I recommend them for anyone if you want to try a Stratocaster and you don't want to plink down, over $1,000 for a new one. You could find these used on eBay or your local Craigslist much cheaper. And the thing I like about the 90s, especially the mid-late 90s models, for some reason they changed the pickups, and the pickups are much hotter. I've always found hotter pickups in those guitars, and then once it hit like 2000 and so, the pickups seem to have gotten a lot weaker, and on occasionally I recommend replacing them because they are kind of weak. But on the 90s, I'm never disappointed. I'm always plugged them in. I'm like, wow, it sounds pretty good. I really like that hotter pickup sound. So check them out. See if you like them, and go to our website at nextlevelguitar.com. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, over 600 video lessons, written lessons, jam tracks. We have a guitar forum, chord library, all kinds of great stuff. There's a 3-day pass we're doing right now. I don't know how long we'll do it for, but right on the home page. You could try out the site, for 3 days to see if you like it, because we have lessons for beginners, intermediates, advanced. If you've never touched the guitar, you could learn how to play, or if you just want to get your playing to the next level. We also have, lessons on gear and amps and theory and guitar care and settings, effects, and we try to hit the whole spectrum. So I think you'll really like the website. So if you get a chance, check it out, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube videos by clicking on that subscribe button up here in the on this side of the YouTube page, and then you'll be notified of all our when we come out with the new YouTube lessons. I'm David Taub with nextlevelguitar.com. Keep rocking on. I will see you soon. Take care, and put those guitars in your hands every day.